Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, what has happened here? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Guardiola! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Busquets. Raul. And he's forced to go back. And it's Balde. It's Pedri. Raul. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Endrick showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Bale. That ball looks a good one. Pedri. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Azar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Balde. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Balde with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Bale. It's anyone's ball now. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's been cut out, well played. Belletti. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's been given away. Oh, good ball. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Good ball, good take. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Sommer is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, Peter, he's just a sensational shot stopper. And when the chips are down, sometimes he can make all the difference. After all, preventing a goal at one end can be just as valuable as scoring one at the other. And that makes this guy worth his weight in gold.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, terrible mistake. Mkhitaryan. Barella. A probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now this could be a chance. He gets big. Oh, Waters, and again. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Ribery. Threads one in, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Barella.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Retegui. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rabiot. Mkhitaryan. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. That is good alertness. Mkhitaryan is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Van Basten. Mkhitaryan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Van Basten, and it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Kolo Muani. Approaching the half-hour mark. Serginho. Kolo Muani. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
And he's lifted it over.
Çalhanoğlu will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Çalhanoğlu tries to... Kolo Muani! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, easy pickings there. And they've got a throw. Mkhitaryan. Ribery. Martinez is in a really good position out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a sharp pass. Oh, not quite. Çalhanoğlu.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Looking for the run. Salmakers short changes him with that pass. And it's Hernandez. Mkhitaryan. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he finish? It's in! Inter are back in business.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Numero 12.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Serginho's cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11, numero 27, numero 17. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18, il numero 3, il numero 14. Ribery.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now it's Barella. Cannavaro. For Çalhanoğlu. And it's Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu. Kolomuani. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Pulisic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were out.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And Martinez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Martinez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Martinez. Aims beyond the defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Salmakers. Ribéry. He's found a way through. The ball goes in. He rises. Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's a half-decent try. Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. And he's there to clear it. And he shoots! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Dumfries. And here's Pulisic. Oh, it's Van Basten. Great ball if he can get there. He's through, it's one-on-one! And he's heaved it away. Goes down, but nothing given. Cannavaro. Goes looking wide. Schneider. So we've reached the hour mark. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Mkhitaryan. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Pulisic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pulisic. Shot at goal! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Inter Milan go into the lead. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Ribéry crosses. Ribéry is there, and he can get that clear. Çalhanoğlu. Nice looking ball. It's a promising position. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Martinez. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Van Basten. Mkhitaryan. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good ball! Van Basten! Goal! Inter! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's having a good look here.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
And it's Hernandez. And the ball's come loose here. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. Çalhanoğlu. Barella. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Ribery. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Basten. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way.
Chance for a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Barella. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Barella.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Barella. He's in a great position here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pulisic chasing after it. Now it's DiMarco. Hernandez. Goes for a shot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Inter lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.